My name is Rob Reed, and I am a Los Angeles personal injury general civil attorney in Los Angeles, California. I'm also the designer of AskLawyers.com, introducing attorneys to potential clients since 1999. The following video is intended to show you how to use the system from the perspective of the potential client. First, the homepage is self-explanatory. Enter the information requested in the fields. All fields are mandatory. If you're not located in the United States, you can enter no county under county and no zip under zip code. But the key here is to provide specific contact information. The more specific, the better, so as to find you an attorney in close geographical proximity to you. Regarding the Who Are You box, which is one of the two areas that I think might be most confusing here. The Who Are You box has a number of different categories here. Plaintiff is a person who wants to sue. A defendant is a person being sued. We have a whole list of other potential applicable identifications here. If you do not find one that is relevant for you, you can certainly use on the very bottom, not applicable. In this case, we have Ivan need a lawyer who needs a prenuptial agreement. We're just going to put future spouse. The other area that might be confusing is legal area. Try and find the most appropriate legal area that is relevant to your case. If we determine that there is a better legal category after reading your request, we will resubmit under that category for you. For our purposes here, Ivan is going to need a prenuptial agreement, so that's nice and simple. For attorneys looking to refer out cases that are not in your area of practice, you can put in attorney referral. And when you do that, you will notice that up comes a referral fee box. It defaults at negotiable, which is our recommendation. You can put your own, or you can put no if you're not expecting a referral fee out of the referral. We do say please be advised that you're personally responsible for determining the legality of attorney referral fees in your state. Referral fees apply only to attorneys referring cases to other attorneys. It is illegal in all cases to receive referral fees if you are not an attorney. Now again, in this case, we're simply a future spouse. That disappears. After completing the contact information, enter your legal question. Please note that this is not a free advice website, and you may not get a response if you are asking such a question. In this case, we're going to have Ivan need a lawyer simply saying, I am getting married. I would like a prenuptial agreement drafted and to discuss whether it is necessary. Simple, to the point. And the reason we say that is we suggest that you describe your current legal problem in the simplest form possible. For example, if you were in an accident, be brief. Say, I was in an accident, I was hurt, and I need to talk to an attorney. Remember that the internet is not a confidential medium, and while we try and keep our system as private as possible, for instance, links to your questions are not made available to the general public, so search engines are not likely to find them. However, we cannot guarantee absolute anonymity, and the more detailed your explanation of your legal problem at this stage, the more likely it can be received by a non-impartial third party who can use the information against you. So to reiterate, keep it simple. When you have finished entering your question, click Submit. You are then taken to the terms and conditions. We'll look at those. First, there is no charge to use the service, although attorneys may have been charged for their inclusion in the database. Next, note that this is not a free advice service, and a request for free advice may not receive a response. Third, AskLawyers.com makes no guarantees or warranties regarding the competency of the attorneys in our database. It is up to you, the potential client, to do the legwork of determining the fitness of the attorney or firm who contacts you from this website. Fourth, keep your questions simple. You acknowledge your understanding that the internet is not the most secure medium for relaying information, and you will keep your question as simple as possible. For example, I was hurt in an accident, or I need a lawyer to help me with a music contract, or I am starting a new business and need to know the best way to start it up. Fifth, you acknowledge and understand that AskLawyers.com is not a referral service, but it's an advertising cooperative among many attorneys and law firms for the sole purpose of generating new business. Sixth, AskLawyers.com does not guarantee that you will receive a response. However, we will use all efforts to try and help you receive a response, including trying to find attorneys in your local area who might be able to help you, even if they're not in our database at the time you ask your question. Seventh, you acknowledge and understand that AskLawyers.com does not verify whether or not an attorney or law firm has malpractice insurance coverage. We encourage you to ask that question before you formally retain an attorney on your matter. Otherwise, you assume the risk. Lastly, our privacy policy is that we will never sell or provide your information to third parties, i.e. for advertising, spam, etc. The only use of your information will be forwarded to attorneys who may be able to help you with your legal problem. From here, on the bottom, you'll see the I agree. Click the I agree, which you acknowledge and agree will serve as an electronic signature, indicating your agreement to these terms and conditions. If you do not agree, that's fine. Simply leave the site or click back to the home page. We will click here. Once you have agreed to the terms and conditions, you will receive a confirmation email and your question will be sent to relevant attorneys in our database. If you have not received a response within 48 hours and your question is not seeking free advice, feel free to contact me at rob@asklawyers.com and we will try and help the process along. Thank you for watching this video showing you how it all works. We hope that you will be satisfied with this process and we wish you the best of luck in the resolution of your legal matter.